Jordan 1 low 85 black varsity royal. There we go. All right. Oof, look at that. I mean, come on now. Pause. Look at that shape. Just look at the silhouette. Just take that in. We have been blessed by the gods of 1985 Jordan 1s. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at the thickness of that leather right there. Look at that. Oh, wow. That ain't your average. That ain't your average cut right there. Sheesh. Wowzers. Look at this. Look at that leather. Look at the beauty of that leather. Whew. Wow. Beautiful shoe. Beautiful shoe. Damien said I'm boring him already. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. All right. Got your tag stamp inside the box. That's a StockX sticker they use. All right, here we are. A part of the tag rocking gang. I'll leave that on for now because it's beautiful. All right, size 10. Looks like they were produced between September and December of last year. I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna read. All right. Look at this shoe. Wow. Make no mistake about it. This is not your average retro 85 by any means. Make no mistake about it. This is the exact same thing as the Bred 85s that just sent the world into pandemonium on the 14th of February. This is the exact same thing. Make no mistake about it, okay? Do not try to downplay these. Try to write them off. Oh, they're just lows. No. Look here. Look here. You see that? Only the greatest quality. That's what this means. Okay? You ever seen this on any of your other 85 lows? No. Didn't think so. You haven't. Because they weren't only the greatest quality like these. Look at that. Look at that leather. Look at that leather. So you can't even push that in. It's so stiff. It's straight out of 1985. Literally. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow, I can't wait to try these on. Wow, look at that. I mean, just look at the insoles. Like, the attention to detail is crazy, okay? And, you know, if you didn't know about this, like for any of you that may not know what these characters on the bottom of this insole are or what they represent, they basically translate to something along the lines of like the finest quality or finest quality materials, something like that. But what it was a few years back. I don't even remember how long ago it was, but I believe it was like Foxtrot Uniform even. They discovered that pattern on the bottom of a
pair of 1985s they were like restoring or whatever. I don't remember if it was like on the board lasting up under that, if it was up under like the whatever the piece is that they sew to the bottom of the shoe. Anyways, it was on the inside. It was hidden. It was a hidden detail. So that's what that is. And that's what I mean when I say they're listening. Like, Jordan Brand didn't even know about that. Jordan Brand did not even, Nike/Jordan Brand did not know. They were not aware that that even existed. The people that are in office or in power at Nike today had no idea that that was in the footbed of the original 1985 Jordan 1. It took a hobbyist, a purist, you know, doing what they love and uncovering that and sharing that information with the world. And now they've taken it and snatched it and grabbed it. And they're giving us what we want. But that's just that's the story behind that. Bro, like even the laces, okay? As you can see here, like they have, like, they really, I'm going to tell you what they did. They really listened to the enthusiasts. They really listened to the people who have been on the blogs, been in the comment sections. They really listened to the gripes, the complaints, suggestions, okay? Because, like, for years we've been buying Foxtrot uniform laces. And, you know, then, like, other brands started doing it. But Foxtrot was supposed to have been, like, the first one that made the 85 weave, which is like a, you know, if you know, you know, there's a different weave pattern. And the point is, they've got it down right here, okay? Make no mistake about it. These are not the same laces. We've never gotten these laces with a pair of Jordans since 1985. You can go ahead and get that straight right now. Okay, so here's a photo with some other 85, well, retro 85. I think it was the, these are actually the burgundies, metallic burgundy, the white laces that came with those, in comparison to these black and blue ones right here. And you can see the weave comparison. I mean, it's kind of hard to see on the white pair, but they're just normal laces for the most part. But these new laces that were in the Breads and these Royals are essentially the same thing or better that Foxtrot uniform was selling us for $20 a pair. So they've really been listening, and I applaud them for that. And I'm glad they made both of these pairs limited. Okay, I really am glad. And I just want to talk about the shape. Like, that's really one of the major improvements from past 85s on this one is this shape. Like, this toe box slant right here is really, really improved. Okay. The vamp. But look at this booty, though. That's another thing we ain't seen. Another big selling point. Look at that butt. Look at that right there. Wow. That's a nice back end for sure. Look at it. That's a sexy back shot, ain't no denying that. The whole silhouette. I could talk forever about it, honestly. Just look at that. See, if you know anything about boring, then you already know this is what he's been giving us, but you know how the brand is. All right, so I'm gonna add in a still frame here of them on foot. Just so you can see, like, I didn't even lace them up or anything. Just wanted to see how they fit real quick and get a picture. But I did end up wearing them. And so I'm gonna talk about fit and sizing, okay? So first and foremost, like I said, this is a new build. It is not equivalent to anything that they put out beforehand, okay? So, and my experience might be different from others, but the other 85 lows, I had two of the other, I had the metallic navy and the metallic and then the neutral grays. I sold both of them because they both were far too small for me. The sizing on those for me ran a size small, or at least a half size small, personally for me. This new build
is true to size. They fit bigger than the others. So I wear between a 9.5 and a 10 in Jordan 1s. It just depends on which model. I wear both. So like in the Lost and Founds, I had to have a 10. Most of them I wear a 10, but some I can fit a 9.5. So I bought a 10 in these, and there is so much room in the front, in the toe area. It's very roomy, far more roomy than the previous iteration of the 85 low. So with that being said, they are a little tight across the forefoot stabilizer, kind of where the tongue is stitched, but a lot of shoes are. Like a lot of shoes for me are tight right there in the forefoot stabilizer area. So they're a little tight right there, but man, they are far more roomier in the toe area, in the toe box area, than previous iterations. So with that being said, I've seen other reviews stating that these were small. They fit small for them. Well, I'm telling you now, my experience is the exact opposite. They fit bigger than any 85. So that's my opinion. This is the shoe of the year. Look at this. Look how thick that leather is. That's the thickest cut you've ever seen on an 85 retro, high or low. Thick and solid. This is not comparable to any 85 low previous to this one whatsoever. I think it's also to mention the panels are not the same leather as the check. The check is a different leather than the panels, just like the 85s. If you remember, it was a vinyl. It was a vinyl check on the 85s. All right, so I just want to pause right here because upon further reflection, this one might even actually be a vinyl as well. Honestly, it's so thin, and when you look at the back, it's not leather. I don't think it's leather. But if you remember, start using leather on the checks until like, I don't know, like the 2008 forward retros, I believe. If that's the first time they started using leather on checks, because like 94 and 2001 retros, they also had, it wasn't a vinyl, but it was a, like a suede almost. Leather, not leather, it was like a nubuck or a suede. So they're going back to the original build because this check on this and the breads is it's not leather. I'm 99% sure this isn't leather. It's like a vinyl. It was a vinyl check on the 85s. This one's like a thinner, different leather. But look at that though. Look at that. Look at that. You ain't never seen that. You ain't never seen that. Since 1985. The 94s kind of did that too though. The 94s did kind of, the 95 retros, 94, 95 retros. Man, look at this pair of shoes, guys. I'm so excited. I really am. I didn't hit on the breads, and I was not about to pay anywhere near $500, $600, $700. I'd pay retail for them and no more, because that's just where I'm at in my life. But these are perfect. Just look at them. Let's just take a look at them right there. Just look at those beauties. Let's just appreciate it. Appreciate the shape. Look at this leather right here, okay? Now what I want you to pay attention to is how that leather creases in or bends in. You ain't never seen, look, it's sturdy, it's firm. Improved toe box slant. Look at that toe box slant, okay? It's a firm, sturdy leather. And you know,
although these were not originally released in 1985 as a low, I mean, that's the only thing that is not spot on about them, you know, because technically they don't exist. There was no low top Royal 85 that I'm aware of. You know, there's new developments daily because I see pairs all the time that are coming. People have found photos of that were samples or whatever, you know, even 40 years later that I've never, nobody really knew about. But as far as I'm aware, there was never a Royal Low 85, but there is now. And like I said, at the end of the day, if you couldn't get the Bred 85s, these will do just fine for you. You're gonna get the same effect, the same experience at a fraction of the cost. I paid $200 for these. I don't know if I said that in the video, but I did get them off StockX the day they hit. I was already waiting. I was watching and waiting for weeks and months, honestly. I knew I wanted this pair. And the day they released over there across seas or whatever, they hit StockX. I paid $200. And when it came out that they were gonna go up on raffles on End Clothing and whatever the other one was, I didn't even go for it because there's no point. I already had them on the way. I paid $200. And I've seen people complain about the pricing. To me, these are far worth the money. $200 for these, it's nothing. The build quality alone is superior. Like, so I don't see why anybody would complain about a $200 or one. No, they were complaining about $160. That's crazy to me. I mean, but the crazy part is the same people that was complaining about a $160 retail price point probably are the same people that's out here paying $500 to $1,000 for a pair of Travis Scotts. So I could care less about the price point of $160, $200. Any shoe I want is worth $200. I mean, that's the going rate in 2025. So there's no reason to complain about the pricing. So yeah. All right, so that's pretty much all I've got to say today on these. I mean, I love the pair of shoes. There's plenty I could say, but yeah. Any thoughts, questions, comments, leave down below. I'm gonna just throw a few shots up here of them and let it roll on out. Appreciate you watching.